Hello friends, welcome back. My name is Arcane. This is Arcane Plays WoW, the Toon leveling project. We are on the Fire Mage today, and I wanted to chit chat with you about what's happening with our little Fire Mage over here. One, I'm not really enjoying fire as a Fire Mage. I'm really not. Not sure what's going on, but it's just not vibing with me. Not quite gonna give up on it yet, friends. So what I'm doing right now, so we're currently in the dungeon finder. I've been running some dungeons to try to get the feel of fire as a leveling fire mage in groups. Now, I've played a mage the entirety of World of Warcraft. I'm not familiar with how mages work and the spell rotation and how things go. However, I am most comfortable in Frost and Fire. Or not Fire. Frost and Arcane, excuse me. And I stay in Arcane on my other mages. I have a couple of them. And they're both Arcane. Fire was really an attempt to go outside of my comfort zone. And I don't know, friends, if that's the best choice. It's not a bad thing. It's just something I'm thinking about. So currently we are sitting at level 26. Once I get to level 30, I'm going to make a decision. And that decision is going to be where we level and what we're going to go and work through. I'm standing in the fire. What in the world?
I always have time for you.
So I moved to Lich King just to go and play around with some dungeons. I played some dungeons in Outland. I really think I want to either go through Warlords of Draenor, or I might even do maybe Shadowlands? I'm not entirely sure. I really like Legion as an expansion, but um, without the artifact power and all of those things, it's not the greatest experience leveling. I like Warlords of Draenor as a leveling experience, as the quest flow is pretty nice. It's really their first attempt at the modern questing that they have now. Battle for Azeroth is fun. I really enjoyed Shadowlands for what it's worth. So I'm not sure really where I'm going to end up going, but we're gonna figure that out. Now,
Goodbye.
you are seeing this video, this specific video, on the 20th of July in 2024. This is just a few days before the pre-patch comes out and changes the leveling experience. So I record these videos in batches. You might see a couple of videos here and there that are recorded before the pre-patch. I'm trying not to get too far ahead because of the pre-patch situation. That
It's so
pre-patch
nice to see
changes
you.
this and adds Dragonflight into Chromie time. You can go from 1 to 70 in Dragonflight, which I might do. I don't know. I'm really struggling with it, friends. I want to
Done this
feel
before?
connected to all of these characters in some way. This one just isn't speaking to me right now. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe it's that we just need to change to a different spec. Maybe it's we need to go to a different area. We'll see how it goes. But I'm going to wait till level 30. Why level 30, you ask? Because at level 30, on all characters now, you unlock flying mounts, which makes questing and catching up so much easier. Especially if you know the area. So if I want to level the character quickly, I can go to a place that I'm much more comfortable in and know all of the quests for, such as Outland. An expansion I have done time and time and time again.
Tell me of your travels. Travel
Or,
safe.
friends, maybe
Farewell.
I go to something different that I've only done once or twice. You'll see how it goes.
Our clan
But for right now, we have this whole
the
dungeon we
way
had to
set
do.
forth by the ancients. We deserve the king's favor.
I have done this
above
dungeon
all
so
others.
many times in the last couple weeks, it's not even funny. And I'm kind of over it. Kind of over it. But the reality is, I don't get to actually do a lot of running the dungeons appropriately or the way that they're meant to be done. Because in Mists of Pandaria Remix, that's not really how dungeons are supposed to be run. We know that, right? We know that, right?
We are the greatest.
If we don't, well, that's really not how dungeons are supposed to be run. And yes, it's fun, but you don't really get a chance to learn your class or your character. I really miss that right now. I've been playing a lot of Remix with a friend, so I do think it might be time to take a step back, at least for a little bit, and get some of these characters leveled up so that when we do videos, I'm not level 17 for 6 months. Maybe that's what we do.
Prove yourself now. Deal with these intruders.
5,
The clan
4,
who brings
3,
their heads
2,
will have my
1.
favor. Clan Girthin will show our king and the rest
Alrighty.
of you power-hungry imposters why we
I'm
are
also
the
still learning the
rightful
fire
ones at his side.
mechanics. I'm not the greatest at them, and they're a little bit different than Arcane and Frost, which is okay. I expected that much.
We will never surrender our right to rule the destiny of our people.
Yes, you will.
Clan Kargesh will demonstrate why only the strong deserve to stand at our king's side. Impossible! Our might
The
is
reality
greatest
of
in
leveling this
all
many
the
tunes
Empire.
is that there's eventually going to be multiples of classes. There's eventually going to be things that I do that might repeat themselves. Trying to avoid that early on. We're still very early in the video series and things that I have planned.
Our clan is the true clan. No interloper
But I am
can
not
change
opposed
that.
to turning a character
Who
into a bank
allowed these
tune
outsiders in our
and walking
halls?
away from it and starting over.
Only Clan Harthak or Clan
I'm also
Kargesh
not
would
opposed
stoop
to deleting a
such
character
treachery.
altogether. Retiring the name and
Only the
moving
dogs
on.
of
I
Clan
have done that
Gul'dan
before many
would point
times.
fingers at others for their own failures. Your clan is the most desperate. It must have been you.
It wasn't me.
Clan Gurton is right. Only the honorless Clan Harthak could bring in a lesser race to do their bidding. You must be traitors. A well-scripted exchange, but we are not fooled. Your clans are clearly in league with one another. For the glory of our king, our empire, we will put you all down.
That goes about as smoothly as it does on Remix. Sometimes people just can't do this dungeon. I don't know why. Why do I keep opening my bag? That's got to annoy you. It wasn't until I started recording videos that I realized how much I actually do that.
I hear something. Stop them!
I don't know if you saw the trick that I just did there, friends, but if you are a mage and you're falling down, if you blink while falling, you will immediately land on the ground beneath you without taking any damage. It can sometimes catch you off guard, and you still end up taking some damage, but if you time it just right, you Time it just right, no damage.
Interrupt.
I just hit spell still instead of counter spell. Oopsie. Oopsie. I know there are 2 quests in this dungeon. I would just rather finish it than worry about the 2 quests. Did it again. I'm gonna do that so many. I don't know why I do it. Just habit, I guess. Alrighty. Any day now. Are we gonna take them? I guess so. All right. That was fast. It felt fast anyway. Last room. This one is always a little bit difficult if the group isn't really cohesive enough to pay attention. It can be really difficult in these random dungeon finder groups to really pay attention to some of the mechanics and get them done. Sometimes it's not that bad. They have also toned them down over the years. This used to be a very difficult room.
Small and weak. You are not the first to challenge me.
Here we go.
You will not be the last. Might of my arsenal weaklings. My might is endless.
Oops. I just spent a couple hours playing a character with a lot of different button pushes and things, and I gotta tell you, I'm all over the place with my buttons right now. I'm sure you can see that if you're watching my screen and seeing just how much I'm actually pushing versus what I should actually be pushing.
Welcome. I hope to see you again soon. May your days bring you joy.
Right, 27. We're gonna go ahead and leave that group. See what kind of shenanigans we can get into in the next one. We will do 2 or 3 dungeons today, friends, just depending on how much we can actually get through. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and queue again. Again, these are supposed to be Wrath of the Lich King dungeons, but sometimes we end up in a different one. Alright, I'm going to pause the video here, and I'll come back once the queue pops. Alright, here we go. I think this is actually going to be a Northrend dungeon. I did not have the expand into other expansion packs or areas message pop up, so let's see. Fingers crossed that other DPS clicks the button. I don't know why they wouldn't. It's a little strange if you wait in the queue for that long that you're just not going to press the button. They could be AFK though. Reigns of what? What is this? Oh, I missed it. Oh well. In Gundrak. One of my least favorite dungeons.
What you want? Be seeing ya. Okie later.
Grab all those quests. Jump into the water. Here we go. Uh-oh. I don't think that was intended, but we're going. Oh, he's gonna go big or go home. I see. Not used to not having my
Drakari gonna kill anybody who trespasses
there's a boss over here, that's right.
Heed my call. 1,000 fangs gonna rend your flesh. See now. Scourge was
Okay.
the greatest.
That wasn't
enemy.
terrible. That was not terrible. Was it great? No, but it also wasn't terrible. Let's try to keep up with the group. I don't need to skin everything. I mean, I do, but I don't. I'm gonna grab this tablet over here, though. If we can try to turn in at least some of these quests. 28. Awesome. So much closer to 30, where we have to make our decision. Why am I stuck? I was stuck on the stairs. That's rude. I just blinked right in the middle of that. That was smart. That was very smart. Oh, man. Thanks for stealing the tablet, dude. You stole the tablet. Oh, well. I'll let him have it. This time. This one is mine now. Rude. Why are we going down there? I don't know. but no, for real. Why is he going in there? What's down there? Can we like swim down there? I don't know. I've never done that before. Oh, you totally can. How have I never done that before? I didn't know we could do that. That's kind of cool. You learn something new in this game every day. That's amazing. Any tablets over there? Yes. I will take it. Y'all might have found a secret passageway to get through, but I'm going to do the quest still. Maybe.
We fought back the Scourge. What chance you thinking you got?
Why do I not have a target? What is happening? I'm all over the place today. I don't even know.
Interrupt.
Ready for something much
Uh-oh.
bigger?
That's mine. Guess we're going back down here. See, this I remember. This I remember. I did not remember that swimming through the drain thing. I've never done that before. Oh, I should have done the flame strike. Oops. Oh well. Why am I not able to do anything? I don't even know what's happening right now. This is not my best today. I'm gonna die. Nope. Nope.
I'm gonna spill your guts, man. Say hello to my big friend. Say hello to my big friend. Even the mighty
Okay.
can fall.
Okay. That wasn't terrible. Was it? What do you think?
See ya later. Okie dokie.
Ah, they're both an upgrade for me. I'm gonna go there.
Seeing ya.
Wow. Okay. And we are now 29. 29. Should we do one more, friends? Should we do one more and see if I can get to 30 today? I think we will. Let me spend my talent points, though. You know what I think I'm going to do? Switching to Arcane. I'm switching to Arcane. I'm making the executive decision to switch to Arcane. Alright, so what we need to go... build out our talents. Alright, so... I need... that to go up there. You can go over here. You go here, you go here. You can go there. I need my abilities. Okay, so Arcane Blast needs to go there. And then Arcane Barrage can go there. Prismatic Barrier can take over that one. Alright. Okay. Okay. We're gonna leave it like that. Let us organize our bags real quick. Take out the gear. You are an upgrade for us. We will take you. You are an upgrade for us. Not so much an upgrade. That we have an heirloom for that. We don't need that. Alright, so let's give this a shot and see if we get in touch and understand who this mage is. I'm gonna go ahead and queue for another dungeon, and I will see you when the queue pops. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see how this goes. I'm cautiously optimistic, friends. Maybe this one will go better. Not in this dungeon. Oh, this is awful. Alright, well we'll see how it goes. At least I'm in a spec that I much more am comfortable with. Can we not? You're just gonna take all my... Alright. I have somehow turned on, like, player bars and stuff, and I don't like it. Another thing to figure out. Oops. Totally missed that one. That was a weird decision that I just made. Wow. We're not going to talk about it. It didn't happen. No. It certainly did not. Two of three giants. I can get behind that. Right, this boss is the don't stand in the poo boss.
You shouldn't have come. Now you will die.
No, I won't. See the poo? Don't stand in the poo.
I hope you all rot. I never wanted this.
Rude. Rude. Are we gonna skip the big crystal guy? We might. Some groups do. I don't think we need him to trigger the end of the dungeon, though. So I don't think that matters. Group them up, group them up. Good job. I didn't have my familiar out. Rude. Listen, I'm not perfect.
The answers are here. I can feel it. Keep your eyes on the hunt. Time to get some answers. Let's give this show on the road.
Could you go faster, please? He probably won't. He takes forever, this guy. Are you gonna go?
Relish this with
Oh,
me.
this one. This is...
Soon all will be revealed.
It takes 7 hours to do this.
Okay then.
Not
Let's
really, but
do
it feels like
this.
it. One of those timed things that you have to, like, wait for, and then... Anyway, the dungeon is what it is. The dungeon is what it is. We're literally just waiting. Just waiting and waiting and waiting.
I'll show you my ley lines if you show me yours.
Gross. She didn't just say that. She did not just say that. Maybe she did though. I don't know. Did she? What day is it? I just realized the music is on in the background. The World of Warcraft music. I hope this doesn't get the video taken down. It might. It might, friends. It might. You know what?
Now keep an eye out.
I'm gonna turn
I'll
it
have
off.
this licked in 2 shakes of a...
Warning. Lifeform pattern not
It's not there anymore. You didn't hear it.
Archival processing terminated. Continued interference will result in targeted response.
See, this is a whole literally
That
5
doesn't
minutes
sound good.
that we have to go through this.
We might have a complication or two.
Security breach in progress.
Oh,
Analysis
boy.
of historical archives. Transferred to lower priority queue.
What's in here that we can
Countermeasures
organize?
engaged.
Ah, you want to play hardball, eh? That's just my game.
This thing is a nightmare as a healer because you've got constant damage going to the entire group the whole time. As I frantically tap the buttons. What else are you gonna do? Like, there's just nothing to do. We literally have to wait for these things to spawn.
A couple more minutes and I'll...
Threat
You'll what?
index threshold exceeded. Celestial Archive uploaded. Security level heightened.
Hi. What's the good news?
See the constant damage? The thing is shooting laser beams at us. It's just constant. And they add other things to it, like... the beams get faster, then there's like a constant laser beam of fire and death, and it just gets worse and worse and worse as we go. See, those things are not fun either. You're not supposed to stand in them, but I guess we're not going to follow those directions. I guess we're going to do whatever we feel like, right? We're going to do whatever feels appropriate.
So that was the problem. Now I'm making progress.
Critical threat index. Analysis divergence. Initiating sanitization protocol.
Hang on. Nobody's gonna be sanitized as long as
Ow.
I have a say in it.
See, problem. And we're just standing in that. It's also really hard to see. Nope. Let's move slightly out of the way. Okay. Minute remaining. 1 minute remaining. There's still some things to spawn. Stop it. No. Rude.
Old magic fingers finally won through. Now let's get down to...
Alert. Security failsafes deactivated. Beginning memory purge
Pardon?
and...
No!
This resignation.
Aha! This should do the trick.
System online. Life pattern.
Let me loot it.
Welcome.
No? Fine. Rude.
Query.
Query? What do you think I'm here for? Tea and biscuits? Spill
Yes.
the beans already.
You are here for
Tell
tea and
me
biscuits.
how
I don't know if you knew
dwarves
that, but
came
that's
to
what you're
be.
here for.
And
It's your
start
entire
at
job,
the
Bren.
beginning.
Accessing prehistoric data. Retrieved. In the
Retrieved.
beginning, earthen were
Right,
created.
I know the earthen were made from stone to shape the deep regions of the world. But what about the anomalies? Matrix non-stabilizing and whatnot.
The earthen. Wait, they're coming in the walking. Ooh, in the war within. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited. We're gonna add a whole nother character to the whole mix because it's a whole new race, y'all.
Parasitic, necrophotic symbiotes.
Necro, what in the... Speak bloody common, will ya?
No,
Designation.
I guess we are gonna go to the rock guy.
Old guards rendered all systems, including earthen, defensible. defenseless.
I hate
in
when
order to
Blink
facilitate
fails like that. Makes you
assimilation.
feel so dumb.
This matrix destabilization has been termed the curse of flesh. The effects of the
Old gods, huh? So they zap the earthen with this curse of flesh, and then what?
Accessing. Creators arrived to extirpate symbiotic infection. Assessment revealed that old god infestation had grown malignant. Excising parasites would result in loss of host.
If they killed the old gods, Azeroth would have been destroyed.
Correct. Creators neutralized parasitic threat and contained it within the host. Forge of Wills and other systems were instituted to create new earthen. Safeguards were implemented, and protectors were appointed.
What protectors?
Designations: Aesir and Vanir, or, in common nomenclature, Storm and Earth Giants.
Storm and Earth Giants.
Designated Supreme. Dragon aspects appointed to monitor evolution of Azeroth.
Is it? Okay, so the Forge of Will started making new Earth. What happened to the old ones?
Additional background is relevant to your query. Following global conflict
Why are we
between
taking
Aesir
everything?
and Vanir,
We don't have to do that, friends.
Why?
I appreciate the openness to do
data
so, but we
suggests
don't
that
have to
impetus
do
for
that.
global combat originated with Prime Delegate
Oh well.
neutralized all remaining Aesir and Vanir, affecting termination of conflict. Prime Designate Loken then initiated stasis of several seed races, including Earth, Giants, and Rykor, at designated holding facilities.
This Loken sounds like a nasty character.
Oops.
Glad we don't have to worry about the likes of him anymore. So if I'm understanding, the original Earth eventually woke up from this stasis, and by that time,
Where is he going?
stable, whatever, had turned them into proper
I'm not going that way.
dwarves. Or at least, dwarf ancestors.
Essentially, that is correct.
Well, now, that's a lot to digest. I'm gonna need some time to take this in. Thank you.
Acknowledged, Brand Bronson. Session terminated.
Nice of the tank to, you know, finally show up. You can't always give tanks a hard time, so, you know, sometimes when you can, you gotta take what you can get. Ooh. I'll take it. That's a pretty decent pattern, actually.
Don't worry.
I might need to look on my tailor and see if the shirt is, if it's a pattern I've already gotten, and if the shirt is worth making to sell.
Brave, fragile lives. You cannot escape the curse of flesh. Oh, bloody! Incoming! What in the name of Madoran did that do? Oh, wait. Just about that did it. Help's a coming.
Here's level 30. Alright. Let's take the request for reward.
We
have a
might have
couple more we can
neutralized the
turn in,
iron
but I don't know where to
dwarfs,
turn them in
but I'd
at.
lay odds there's another machine somewhere else, churning out a whole mess of these iron vrykle. I'll use the forge to make batches of earthen to stand guard. But our greatest challenge still remains.
Oh, they're over there.
And stop Loken.
Let's just go turn them in. I forgot that there was, like, other things I could do. Alright, let's turn these in. Alright, so now we can leave. Now we can leave. Alright, friends, we are now level 30. I'm going to decide between this episode and the next episode where we have the mage of what's going to happen, where we're going to go, and get some questing done, because I would like to really kind of nail that down before before it gets too late. So, excuse me. Yes, we're gonna get through that. We're now level 30. I'm super excited about that, to be honest. Now I just gotta figure out where we're going and what we're doing. That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen for the next one. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. If you have, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't, let me know in the comments. Let's talk about it. We'll have a conversation down there. And in any case, I hope you're having a good one. And until next time, keep playing.